Welcome back to the Filmmaker's Blog. My name is Kevin Vonseck, and thank you for tuning into another episode of Cinematography of. I know it's been a while since my last upload, but we're back. We're ready to get it, this time for NF's record, Time. Alright, so in this video, I want to focus on not only, of course, backwards storytelling. We're just going to hit that a little bit, but it's pretty evident that this whole music video is backwards. But we're going to get into showing the passing of time in single shots. So there's a couple shots in here that show the passage of time extremely well in a very entertaining way by either using camera motion, probably some editing techniques for sure, and some lighting movement. So let's get into the first shot right now. A big part of this video and just the way that it's telling the story is making the viewer feel uncomfortable. And I think that is really what the backward storytelling is trying to do. So this first shot right here literally kind of blew my mind at first. But the two parts of this shot that actually show the passage of time are, one, fading into the separate shots. So you see your characters in different positions with different clothes on. Super cool, super precise. So that makes me think that this dolly is actually on a electronic track and is programmed to do the exact same movement every time. I feel like that's the only way you can get the background as consistent as they did while fading into the next shot. And so that's my idea on how they actually got the camera movement. And two, the lighting. The light source coming from into the window, which is supposed to be the sun in this shot, moving and going dark like the day is passing. So how did they do that? Well, it's almost kind of exactly what you think they would do. They have a strong light source, start it up high, shining through the window, and bring it down all the way below. So these aren't like really time lapses, but because that sun is moving so quickly, it kind of feels like a time lapse. But I doubt that these are time lapses at all. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm completely wrong. But the way she's moving, she had around 8 motions roughly, moving into the bed. And I think that whoever's operating the light outside is doing it extremely fast. So that's what I think what happened. What an incredibly creative way to show the passage of time. What really gets me is the fact that they're the only ones really moving in the image. Everything else is completely stable. All right, this is always cool. Throw your jacket on, no effort at all. Okay, fun fact, car mount. Obviously, we did a car mount for a film called Stupid Love, and man, that crap was bouncing all over the place. We either did it wrong, which is a possibility, but there have to be using some sort of gimbal on top of the car mount just to, make all the bumps and cracks of the road a lot smoother. We didn't use a gimbal, and man, you can feel the road in the image. It's just, so, great execution here. All right, here we go. One of the coolest oneers in recent music video history. I'm calling it out right there. First of all, let's just see that. We're not even done. We're not even okay. I can't even speak. I'm pretty excited about this. We just finished seeing them on the couch, and already you're seeing them in the reflection of this door. And as the camera spins, you see them again in reverse. That part, they actually look happy. So that's one thing. Now the camera continues, and boom, you see them again in the mirror. That's twice now we've done reflections before actually seeing them. Let's see if that's a pattern. We're going to keep on going. Okay, twice in a row. Not 3 times. But still, we're moving into a new space. Okay, again, guys. Did you see it? Did you see it? What am I about to point out? You have 3 seconds. 2, 1. The light. The light is moving. Check that again. Rewind it just a couple seconds. Look at that. This makes it feel like a time lapse when it's not. I mean, they weren't there for however many minutes it takes for the light to move across a living room. No, Now, they were there for a short period of time, but they have someone pushing that light through the room, and that really sells the effect for me. Okay, that was pretty dope. We're not even done seeing that guy, and again, we get pushed into another scene in this oneer. Now, I'm going to go on a limb here. Okay, by the way, I'm going on a lot of limbs here, but I'm thinking this move in particular, that kitchen is nowhere near where we just let off. I think there was a strong, just straight up cut in between there, masked by the darkness of the door frame. What a oneer. We end exactly where we started. Look at those. Let me stop this really quick. We ended exactly where we started. Look at the doors in the background. It's those doors that caused the reflection in the first part. And yet, in one shot, with backwards storytelling, we have shown so much passing of time, and that's really what all this video is about, and that's what all of this video is about. How much story can you fit in to one video? And they did an amazing job with this. So how the heck do we take any of those ideas that were clearly created and shot with a crew and a budget into our indie filmmaking world? Well, one, that light effect, completely doable. Completely doable. You don't have to have backwards time and all that jazz. That light effect is completely doable. If you have any sort of film light at all, you can move that thing to simulate the sun any day. Any day. So that's a great idea to put into your next film, using light to show the passing of time. If you're wondering why I looked over there, for the weird reason I thought I wasn't recording, but I am, obviously. The second one, the oneer, which I believe is put together in post-production, and they actually repped that oneer like 5 or 6 times and moved the characters each time. That's a tougher one. That's pretty advanced for not only the skill set of most aspiring filmmakers, but the access to equipment. Were they using a mechanical camera motion system? Maybe. If not, man, their editor is killing the game to line up all of those shots. But that's a much tougher one to do as an independent filmmaker. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you like the video, give it a like, subscribe to see more cinematography of videos in the future. And I'm opening this up to any of you guys. If you have a short film that you'd like to see on this channel, get reviewed, critiqued, cinematography, storytelling, anything, let me know. Send me an email at kevin@thefilmmakersblog.com and let's make it happen. Also, if you have a short film that you want to have advice, critique, whatever on, but you don't want it on this channel, just let me know in the email. I'd love to give you some feedback one-on-one. Again, just email me at kevin@thefilmmakersblog.com. If you want more filmmaking training, check out my other videos on my channel and my website, thefilmmakersblog.com. How many times can I say that in the outro? That's about it. I'll see you guys next Friday.